Is this thing on? Hello everybody and welcome to another Avant 3 here with FTOG on the FTOG server, where we are now doing part 3 of automating the Dew of the Void stuff that we're wanting for the Ender IO telepads. Right, so the last thing that we had to do was to automate getting XP into this soul binder here. We need to pipe in liquid XP into this thing, and I have got a system working, as you can see by the fact that this is all backed up just now. But the question is, where did I get all that XP from? Well, it's agricultural expansion to the rescue once more. Up here, we have this little plot here. The last of our plots is all set up with these experience crops, and these give us experience essence, and experience essence can be crafted into bottles of enchanting. So as you can see, the 8 around like that gives 8 bottles of enchanting, so 1 experience essence equals 1 bottle of enchanting, which is pretty good by anybody's reckoning. So that's going quite nicely. Let's toddle on down here, and we'll see this stuff is then piped straight into the RF Tools crafter over here. We had one of the export slots still free on this one, so I have set it up that it will make those bottles of enchanting. So as you can see, this is coming in relatively quickly here, and this then feeds over into the next bit. So the bottles of enchanting, obviously, when you smash them against the ground, they give you XP orbs. Now, how do you get XP orbs into this thing? Well, there's only 2 machines that we've discovered so far in this pack that interact with XP orbs on the ground. One of them is the XP solidifier from Actually Additions, but that gives you, obviously, solid XP, not liquid XP, so it's the Killer Joe from Ender IO itself that is to the rescue in this instance. And what it does is anything that's within its area of influence, that area, any XP orbs will be slowly but surely pulled towards it into the square in front and then be absorbed. So what I've got is a dispenser there that is activated and throwing the bottles of enchanting up, and they're smashing. This is a block of quite clear glass with only one air block there in front of it, the Killer Joe, so there's only one place for the XP orbs to go. That's right smack in front of Joe there, and he sucks up the XP, and in its liquid form it is then piped out through him, through the experience obelisk, and then out over to the soul binder there, and that's done so when the soul binder backs up, this will start picking up the XP, or they'll start backing up with XP, and then we have got a good supply of XP going forward for all the things that we want to use it for, like enchanting and things like that. So let's have a quick look. I've got some of this stuff on us. If I fire this in here, you'll see quickly that gets made, and there's the bottles going flying in there, and you can see the XP orbs just appear for just the briefest of moments, and then all get sucked in there, and we can see now the level of the liquid going up in there, which is exactly what we want. So that's perfect for us, and that'll just slowly but surely go up over time, and this is all ready to go. So as you can see, we have got a complete backup of the system. Everything is working perfectly here. And in fact, just before I forget, I'm going to turn this timer down because that goes every second. We don't need it to go every second. That's a little bit excessive. And then I can cover this lot up, and I don't know if I've got any factory blocks. Doesn't appear that way, so let's get some more factory blocks on the go. Let's do that. I know I need some conduit facade, and I've only got those ones, so I shall need to get some more of them. Let's just quickly do that, and we can go like that there. I'll need conduit facades there, there, and there. So I'll need 3 conduit facades painted like this. Okay, I can get on and do that. In any case, I did tidy this up. I made these framed drawers. Let's have a look at the storage drawer stuff. Storage drawers, so you make these framed drawers, and that gives you that, and then you need a special table thing. Let's head on over whilst we're discussing it, and then we can make the next bit for our teleporters as well. So over here I have the table set up for the storage drawers where you add things around the frame. Over here, we can, there we go, we've got framed drawers there. I accidentally made some of the other ones, but you can add in blocks like this. So you could make a framed drawer that looks like that stuff. That looks pretty cool. That would be quite cool to have hidden away somewhere you wouldn't be able to see. But you can do different things with this. You can go, okay, I want to have it like that, but I want to have a white trim around it. That would be quite cool. Yeah, that does look quite cool actually. Or maybe we want to have it a white one with that trim around it. Maybe that would look better. And you can play around with it to your heart's content. I don't know what else you could do. Can you use a tree? No, you can't use a tree. That's fair enough. I can understand not using a tree. What other things could you use? I don't know. It's up to you, really, I suppose. But yeah, that's how I've done those drawers over there. So I've tidied up a bunch of stuff over there and consolidated an awful lot of things. In particular, all the things that we're making for the jed-psi Academy, like so gold and redstone and iron and things. All of these things, lapis and all those things that are being made, and then we want to have on supply are now over here in these compacting drawers, and these things are fully upgraded with all of the emerald upgrades, and these things will keep going. In fact, yeah, that is now empty. I have emptied out the essence. So we don't need to keep the essence because the essence is going straight over and into these crafting or crafters where necessary, and it is happily crafting up all of this stuff. Now I could actually get away with taking out that diamond essence because there's something somewhere else is making. Yeah, that one's making diamonds there. So I could take one of those out. But I'm not too concerned about it. It's more of a faff than anything else at the moment to do that. Right, anyway, enough of that. Let's have a look at Ender IO telepads. Telepads. These things. Okay. So, we are going to need ender crystals. Lots of. I don't anticipate that being a problem since we've got that thing downstairs. Dark steel. We might need a bit of that. Travel anchors. Pulsating crystals. Again, I don't think much of an issue. We're pretty much sorted for all of this stuff now. The conduit binder might be a bit of an issue. But, so, we're going to need 9 of these for each thing. So we're going to need 18 travel anchors. Okay. 18 travel anchors. That's 16. We're out of pulsating crystals. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. Right. Let's just go. I'll take half of them. There we go. And there we go. That's going to carry on its merry way. Look. So it's already taken half those out. Boom. It's up to 33. And immediately it goes and takes that XP out of there. That's fantastic. We'll see this drop down a little bit in a second. Any moment. There we go. Yep, drops down a little bit. There we go. Cool. Everything working. Everything going perfectly to plan. How cool's that? Very cool. That's how cool. That takes its sweet time to do that, doesn't it? Alright, okay. I think I've got an Enderman. Enderman in a thing. No, I don't. I'm a soul vial, it won't say. Soul vial Enderman. That's the villager. In which case I can go like that. There we go. And it's immediately... Yeah, there we go. That's going to work a little bit better now. It's going to always have one of these on hand. Cool. Right, okay. So... Where were we? We were there. So 16, 17 and 18 now. Perfect. So we've got 18 of those. We're going to need another 18 ender crystals. We've got plenty of ender crystals. Oh, that was the pulsating crystals. Okay. So we need fused quartz. I don't know how much fused quartz we've got. Not enough. Yeah, okay, so let's get some quartz. And let's just go and grab a whole stack of that out. In fact, I'm going to grab 3 stacks out because we've got obviously quite a bit of quartz there. And let's go over to the main base, or the Zuggurat 2, and smelt that up. We're probably going to have to go back there because I've just remembered something else I've forgotten, but that's cool. So can we go like that and get fused quartz out? Hopefully we can. I've got this now set up that it outputs directly into the storage scanner, and the storage scanner will put this wherever it can. Yeah, that's going to be fused quartz. Perfect. So let's see about making these octadic capacitors. Vibrant alloy we are going to need, and energetic alloy we are going to need, and we're going to need that coal as well. So coal, we've got a little bit. Can we use crushed coal, coal sand, coal powder, coal dust? No, we can't use charcoal, but that's fine. That's fine. We don't actually have that much coal, but again, not. Oh dear. Let's do this quickly and get rid of that. Get rid of that, that, and that. I was going to paint stuff, wasn't I? We want 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. In fact, we want a bit more of those because I know where else I want to use them. That's going okay. Use that. That's going okay. Get rid of that. Nice. All going nicely. Right, let's go over and get some vibrant alloy and some energetic alloy as well. That's what I'm wanting from over here, which I forgot to get down here. This isn't readily available to us, but we can come over and nick it. Now, we don't want pulsating, but we do want vibrant, and we do want energetic. Where's our vibrant alloy being made? We've got plenty energetic, that's fine, but it's the vibrant that's the problem because we are low on Enderman essence. It doesn't. Yeah. How are we doing for ender pearls? Ender pearls, because we've got another batch of them somewhere, don't we? Why can't I get that? Ender pearls? Why aren't you jumping into my inventory like an eager puppy? Let's toddle on over and see. Oh no, scheduled restart in 15 minutes. Well, we should be finished our episode by that point. Anyway, let's have a look and see in here. No, let's go in here and go Ender Pearl. Yes, we have ender pearls. Good. I'll take them out of there because they're not readily helpful for us. And if we pop them over here, they will become readily helpful for us. There we go. Alright, nothing in there. There we go. 4 stacks them in there. And then it'll start making vibrant alloy down here. That's doing that. Yeah, there we go. And we should have. Aha! I'm going to nab that from there. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. we just won't see. I might need to have some way of accelerating the Enderman ones that are over there. Oh, what's happening here? Why is there a kind of a thing going on? Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Where are my worms? Where are my worms? Oh. My worms are over here. I don't have worms over there. That's why things are going quite slowly. I have lost my worms. Aha! That explains why that's going so slowly. Well, I will have to replace those worms then, won't I not? Yes, I will. Right, okay. Over here we've got the sag mill, we've got that coal powder now. Brilliant. Let's get this on the go. So we need 16? 18. 18 of these. So we need a lot of these. Let's just go. Really? Do we not have any copper? You gotta be kidding me. Is that why I had that copper going? Okay. Let's go. Let's get that. And that. And that. And that. Right, so boom, like that. That's going fine. Okay, right. So it is the copper we're waiting on, really. Now we can make 4 of those. Let me just craft up the one just now and we'll see how we're getting on. 2 of those. And then 1 of those. Yep. And then that will make 1 of those. Yep, so it is just the octadic capacitors. Dark steel, we might be a little bit, excuse me, dark steel. We've got a reasonable amount of dark steel. How many do we need? 18 times 4? Yeah, we're going to need a bit more than that. So we need iron, obsidian, and silicon, don't I? Okay, let me come back once I've crafted all this stuff up, and probably on the other side of the restart. Okay, we're back. I have all of the telepad blocks I need. We're over at the jed-psi Academy just now, and I'm just going to plumb this thing in. I've got some conduit here, so we've got our dimensional transceiver just there. So I'm going to bring this over, and I think this is a good spot for it. Think here, kind of almost in the middle, because we'll have the library stuff here. The study area for the library will be across this wall, and this will be the bit that we want to go over to the end, so that's fine. And if I just go, maybe it would be easier if I just took this lot out. There. So we can go like that. We want to do this one. We're going to have 2 Academy. We will receive on that line. That's fine. Ah, now that looks like, yeah, nutrient distillation. So I need to not have that. I may have to go back to the house to sort this out, actually, because I don't have filters for that here. Okay. That. Yeah, there's no filter for that. No. Right. Let's get the rest of this sorted out, though, because we're going to go like that. And look how pretty that is. Such a nice block. Oh no. No, but we don't want it to do that. Okay, right. So, yeah, actually, let's rein this in a little bit, because we can go like that. Now, that's going to go there, 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 And I won't put one there. What I will need to do is I will need to go back to the house and filter this and get that set up. Let's go over back to the house then. Right, let's get a bucket of that stuff and see if we can filter this. So if we go into this filter whitelist like that, choose void, filtered, going in. Yep. That should be okay. Let's go back then. And hopefully now that will be working. Might keep that on me as well, actually, just in case I need to filter it otherwise. Okay. See you again in a moment. Okay, I've decided to go over to the end to start with, and I've just come over to one of the island areas away from the main island, and let's just pop down that there. I'm going to grab our power cell to be right next to it. There we go, perfect. Oh, that one's already linked, I didn't need that. Perfect. That's ideal. So we just need, let's set this thing up to be to Academy, receive, power, don't need power, and the items, that's the send filter, that's the receive filter. Don't really need to concern ourselves with that at the moment. It's just the liquids that we do. So if we do, can I just put this down for a start and see how we do? I'm going to go and put it like that. We've got power, and let's do this. And we'll do extract, always active. We're receiving, so why isn't it doing? Why isn't that pulling fluid out? It should be. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back through here and then back to base. And where are we? There we go. So it's this one here. It's the one next to Nemsom's base. So it's this one here. I think I might mark that actually. I'll just save that just now like that. We don't have any more markers here, so that'll be fine. That'll mark it out, and it's a decent colour for in the end as well. How apposite. Right. So why is this not sending the fluid properly? Yes, thanks for that. So this should be sending Dew of the Void. Insert. Sending. Yeah, that should be all good. Is that coming up here and going into the right bit? Yeah, it should be. Comes up here. Yeah. I wonder if I replace all of this with this conduit, it might be a bit better. I do like the way you can replace it like that. It's quite handy. Let's come down here like this, and we will Just replace like that. And then like that. And then like that. And then this will always be active. There we go, that's that going up. And now we don't need to filter, because it goes in there. And that's going to go insert. Oh, let's say hello to Mistaken. Haven't seen her on for ages. Yeah, we should be okay there. Excellent. Right, okay. Let's go back over to the end and see how we're getting on now. And go. Let's head on over here through this thing. Hopefully this will be the last time we need to go through this thing. So we're going to head on over here. This should now be fully powered and everything. Oh, we don't have the thing that marks this. This should be, yep, that's all done. And we need the thing from Ender.io. Let's have a look. Completely forgot that I need to mark this stuff, the coordinate selector. Okay. Hopefully I can make this here. Coordinate selector. I won't have a compass. Of course I don't have a compass. Do one of them. And do one of them. So we have a coordinate selector. Perfect. And then we need paper, I think, just. I think it's just paper we need. Right. Now, I want to select the coordinate there, basically, that one. Yeah. Yeah. Just put the end, I suppose. Yeah. And that's that. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I am going to have to come back here because I need to do the other one. So that's the end. And then we need to come back here. I'm not actually that far away from, I think only about 1,000 blocks. Okay. Ouch. And oh, it's those bees. I wonder what was going on. Right, over to spawn next. Better say to miss. Right, let's head on over to spawn. Do. And we're gonna get that lagginess, I think, for the moment. That memory leak's gonna affect us. Right. Let's go in here. And that. And we need power. We're not sending power from the base, are we? Right. There we go. Perfect. That's fine. So this one is going to have that in it. This one is going to have that in it. And now I need a redstone signal, don't I? Ah. Well, just for this moment, I will use a simple wooden button. And that worked nicely. And then this one will have that in it. And this one can have also a simple wooden button, just for the moment. And that worked perfectly. Excellent. Very happy. Let's close this up. No, let's close this up without doing that. Excellent. Right, that's that. Well, and folks, that takes us up to the end of the episode, I think. That's a great wrapping up point. We've got our teleporters sorted out. I need to build the structure over at the end there and get something sorted out with somewhere to have that button that's not in the middle of the floor like that. And I'll sort out something for that very soon. But until the next time, you know the deal, folks. Bye-bye, and have a funs. Bye-bye.